Hey everybody, GT Cam back at you once again. As I'm getting rolling here, appreciate a like and subscribe if you feel the generosity in your heart. If not, no worries. That said, I decided I'd venture away from my regular routine of sockets and ratchets and wrenches and such and talk about another tool that is near and dear to many hearts, and that is the lowly knife. The ancient technology mixed with modern technology, as it were. I used to have a lot more knives before I had a house fire, and so I've been kind of reaccumulating ever since. I had a whole collection of Victorinox Swiss Army knives that were almost always a gift or something. That's an old MiniChamp, little unloved. She could use some TLC. With that in mind, if you find yourself on a day in, day out basis cutting cardboard, I've hit a point now where I'll use a box knife as much as possible. If your workplace requires it, you might get one with an auto retracting blade. Here I've got a Microtech out the front auto, or OTF as some call them. A lot of fun. This particular one has an M390 steel blade. They're pricey, but man, they're kind of fun, and let's face it, it's a fidget spinner. Day-to-day basis, I usually will opt these days for an Emerson licensed Kershaw. Don't get me wrong, I've loved my Benchmades over the years, loved the old AFCK, carried a matched pair of them for years, but they get pricey and you lose one and it kind of hurts. You know, when you're spending $175 a pop, you lose it in a river, or for some reason you get surprised by security somewhere you didn't expect to see have a security thing. People flip out because there's a knife. Ooh. Anyway, most of us see knives for what they are, and that is a tool. Because I don't know about you all, but most of the cutting I've done in my life has been tape or cardboard or pruning blackberry vines. So, a lot of options out there. I've got a number of Spydercos kicking around still. I think they made it through the fire. Anyway, these, you can get them through Amazon. They're anywhere between 30 and 50 bucks depending on what you grab. For those that aren't familiar with the wave feature, that was something Emerson licensed, and you can buy Emerson knives. They're just really pricey. What that hook allows you to do is hook it on the edge of a pocket and it will open the blade. So, like so. It's a nice feature to have, especially if you only have one hand free. Inevitably, when I need a knife, I've got a hold of something in my left hand that I probably don't want to let go of, whether that's a rope or any number of other freaking things. So what we've got here is a CQC6. This is a CQC-7. This has a double grind, has the grind on both sides instead of being the chisel grind that's so common with Emerson proper. I don't happen to care for chisel grinds personally, because when you're cutting something, it has a tendency to walk away from the bevel. I don't remember what model number this thing is. This is the one I use when I have to be somewhat conscious of what I have on me. Various municipalities and stuff may limit you to 3 inches or something, and that one's like, let's have a look-see here. What does it say? That one's pretty much 3 inches on the nose. So right next to the CQC-7. CQC-7 is about 3 1/4. So nothing that's going to get you in trouble in most places, but there are plenty of places now where, oh no. Anyway. So I just thought I'd throw those out there, show you guys those. I tend to like, if I'm going to carry knives anymore, a lot of the time, I'm going for what's replaceable and affordable. So that takes us away from a lot of the limited production stuff. A lot of the really priced, like getting into Benchmades, you could be looking at $150, $200, $250. Some of the higher end Spyderco stuff, ZT. Don't get me wrong, I love those knives. I absolutely do. But at the end of the day, I want something that if it gets lost or something, I can easily replace it. It's not going to put a dent in my bank account, that sort of thing. So if you guys are interested, I'll drop links to Amazon for those in the description. If you want them, cool. If not, that's cool too. I would love to hear what all you guys are carrying though, so by all means leave that in the comments, because I'm sure some of you all are carrying stuff I've never heard of, and maybe stuff other people haven't heard of besides, and let's face it, some of the stuff is pretty neat. So with that in mind, that's all I've got for you today. GT Cam out.